I don't know how well you guys can hear me because there's music in here, and this microphone on this iPhone isn't nearly as good as my microphone on my Pixel XL. But it is 2:30 Sunday morning, Sunday, February 24th, 2:30 a.m. Looks like I'm only gonna get about 3 hours in because I gotta be in Hampton at 11. Got some 7 hours of training to do at Henry Jaderland. I'm really pumped about that. That's an opportunity that doesn't come along very often, living around where I live, and it could potentially really help my career out incredibly. To have an opportunity to spend 7 hours in a class. I'm not sure if it's going to be one-on-one or if it's going to be in a classroom setting, but opportunity to spend 7 hours training with a casting director like Henry Jaderland is a great opportunity, and you know, it's rare to have that opportunity in LA or New York, and here I am in the middle of nowhere in Virginia, and he's holding a boot camp is what he's calling it, so I'm really looking forward to that. I've got about a 4-hour drive to get there. It starts at 11, so I've got to leave my house by 7. So I'm going to have to leave here by 6 so I can get home, get a shower, and get on the road. So I'm going to go ahead and hit chest. I'm going to hit you first day of the week. Usually hit your weakest body part, or what you consider to be your weakest body part. For me, I feel like my chest has always been a little bit underdeveloped. I used to hit back first day of the week, but then my back started to look so good that it just really made my chest look disproportionate, and unsymmetrical. So for about the last year or two, I started doing chest first day of the week, so that first day of the week you do what you consider your weakest body part muscle, because the beginning of the week is when you're going to be the most energetic, and that's when you're going to be able to put the most energy into bringing that muscle up. Now, specifically, I was looking at my chest, and I specifically feel like my upper chest, upper pecs are lagging, so that's why I've got this incline bench set up. I'm going to start out here with incline bench press. And now remember, I told you I'm trying to get to 200 by the 1st of March. Today is March 24th. I've been weighing myself at my little junky scale at the house. I just weighed myself on their scale here, and this is a really good scale. And this scale had me at 198 pounds. And I mean, all I'm wearing is a t-shirt and gym shorts and these little running shoes, so I'd say maybe I have a pound and a half extra weight on me. So it looks like I'm coming in at 196 right now. So I'm still staying in the 5 to 7 rep range. You guys will watch my reps, watch my sets. I'm just gonna go ahead and record this whole entire workout as long as this video will let me. And then for people who want to watch my entire workout in one video, it's going to end up being 2 or 3 hours. I figure most people aren't going to want to watch that unless you're going to take it to the gym with you and work out along with me. So in addition to having that complete workout video, I'm also going to go ahead and do the individual workouts. I'll separate them into videos. As you can see behind me right here, we've got our dumbbells that I'm going to be working with for the majority of this workout. They only go up to 75 here, but that'll be plenty for what we're going to be doing. I hope it will. This is the only gym around here that's open 24/7, so we're going to make it work. When I do shrugs, 75 isn't enough. I got to go up to 150 for shrugs, usually, when I get heavy on shrugs. So I'm gonna go over here and grab a set of dumbbells. I think I'm just gonna grab some 45 to warm up with, and I'll be right back. I'll knock out a warm-up set. I want to take my shirt off so you guys can see my chest working, but I don't. I don't know if I can get away with that in here or not. This is just gonna be a warm-up set, so. What you're gonna do here to make things a little easier on you, if you've got heavy weight, you can sit the weight on your knees and then push the weight up with your leg to get it where you need it. Here. You keep your butt deep in the crease of the seat. Keep the natural arch in your spine like always. And now what we're gonna do here is we're just gonna do like a normal bench press. We're gonna push this straight up. And now we're squeezing our pecs at the top. Coming out here, squeezing our pecs at the top. Get a little stretch here. Now I did 10 on that set because that was a warm-up set. I just wanted to get some blood flowing, loosen up my joints. And the reason why I supinate my wrists at the top is so I get a little more squeeze in my pec at the top of the rep range. I'm gonna go put these dumbbells down. I think I'm gonna lean this seat up one more notch. See if I can get it to focus more on my. I don't think it's quite inclined quite enough. Man, I really hope you guys can hear me over this music that's playing in the background. I'm gonna buy a couple of GoPros so I can make better videos. This summer I'm gonna do some bungee jumping. I'm gonna do some cliff diving, do some roller coasters, make some videos of that stuff. I'll make training videos, keep you guys up to date on my acting career. Just trying to give you guys an opportunity to get to know me. You know, I always feel like celebrities never really give anybody an opportunity to get to know them. We always want to get to know them. And that's why the paparazzis have the jobs they have. Because people want to feel like they have some kind of, I don't know if bond is the word, but intimate, just some kind of connection, you know, and most celebrities just hide all the time. I feel like, I'm not a celebrity yet, not yet at this point. I guess I am to some extent, but not like, you know, people that are doing Marvel movies and Disney movies. I'm not that kind of celebrity, but I feel like I start out now at this point letting you guys get to know me, and then by the time I get to that point, you'll already know me, and I'm not gonna stop. I'm not gonna forget about who supported me. So I've got 50-pound dumbbells here. I really was hoping, there's like 3 or 4 people in here. I was really hoping that there'd be nobody in here. It's literally 2:30 in the morning. I figured it'd be completely empty and I'd be at a workout without my shirt on. But if I take my shirt off, I'm sure someone's gonna complain. But after this set, I think I'm gonna go talk to the guy at the counter and just tell him I'm gonna take my shirt off, and then if anybody complains, I'll just put it back on. This is gonna be my first real set. That last set was just a warm-up to get the blood flowing, get the joints loosened up. I feel really good today. I felt really good yesterday too, but my body was fatigued. Levi and my son and I came in Friday and did a crazy arm workout. And Thursday I came in here and did legs, and I think I did about 40 sets. I think I did a 5-hour leg workout. I think I did 40 sets of legs. Then that was Thursday. Then Friday I came in here with Levi and we did arms, which we probably ended up doing 40 sets of arms. And then yesterday we wanted to come in here and hit core, but both of our bodies were too fatigued. I spent the day cleaning the house. Gabriel had a basketball game, and Levi went to his mom's, and I cleaned the house and hung out with my dogs, got some rest. But here's my first real set here. I got 50 in each dumbbell. So we'll start out here. I guess I should probably move the camera straight in front of me here so you can see what I'm doing. You got my next set, I'll move it. Now you want to get your butt back in this crease of this seat. And you want your arch in your spine and your chest facing the ceiling. And we're gonna push up. I think that might be feels like a good weight. I think I'll stick with that weight for another set or two maybe. Well, I feel like where I've got the bench now has got a little too much of the tension on the front deltoid. And where I had it there, it felt like it had too much of the tension spread out through my pec, but I'd rather hit my upper pec than my deltoid, so we'll leave it leaning back. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go ask this guy at the counter if I can take my shirt off and then just put it back on if someone complains. I'm gonna pause the video. I'm gonna move it over here in front of the thing so you can see what it's gonna look like in front. Alright, I'll be right back. Alright, so I've got my 6-star Pro Nutrition shirt on here. I think I bought a jug of their protein, and it came with a shirt and a water bottle, but I'm gonna go ahead and take this off so you guys can see what's going on with my pecs when I'm pushing these up. I'm gonna make, it's like everything else I told you guys, always shoulders relaxed and down and then back. And you've always got a mirror. That's what all these mirrors are for at the gym, so you can watch your form while you're working out, while you're going through your exercises. Watch your form. I got my lower back. I got my arch in my back. I got my shoulders back. I got my butt in the crease. This is my second working set. Oops. That was an ugly rep. Squeeze your pecs at the top. The lower you go down here, the more of a stretch you get in your pec. And I feel like that was my second working set. Is that what I said? So I feel like I'm gonna go up to 55 for the third set. And I'm just gonna put my shirt on in between sets so I don't cause any more problems than, because some people just like to complain. Alright, so I forgot to stop the deadgum tape, so you just had to, I'm going to have to edit out 5 minutes of absolutely nothing.
Do you have your regular routine or do you change routine?
Sir?
Have your regular routine or do you change routine?
I change every 8 to 16 weeks. I change.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I know that it's not good to do the same thing all the time.
It's not, because your muscles will get used to it. Let me grab this real quick.
Oh, okay.
Muscle confusion is what they call it. If you do the same routine for more than like 8 to 12 weeks, your muscles get used to it and they stop improving, they stop adapting, they stop adapting. So you change it. Yeah. Alright, so what I did was, when I left you guys, was I went and got this decline bench, because I'm going to do decline dumbbell bench presses after I finish these 2 more sets of these incline bench presses. So, incline bench press, what I'm doing right here is gonna hit your upper pec across here. If you could see where the separation between the shoulder there, I'm not quite that lean yet, but if you can see right here where you get this separation between your shoulder, that's what we're working on right now. Now when we do the decline, that's what works on the lower pec, so it's gonna give you this, which I've brought that up a lot the last couple years. This used to be really, when I stopped focusing so much on back and turned and made chest my primary focus, the reason why is because this was flat. I didn't have this separation. So I've come a long way. But we're gonna go ahead and knock out our third. This will be our third working set of incline dumbbell bench press. Right now when I sit down, I get my butt in the crease of the seat. And when I go back, I'm making sure my shoulders are down first and back. Then I'm gonna put the weights up where they need to be. Now I'm gonna make any last minute fine-tune adjustments to my back to make sure I'm not gonna injure myself. And then we're gonna begin our set. At the top here, we're squeezing our pecs together. You should feel it. You should be able to feel yourself squeezing your pecs together. And come out here to get a stretch. Back up. Squeeze your pecs together. stretch. Now, if you've got too heavy of weight, you could really injure yourself on that exercise. So you want to make sure, I gotta get my face in that video so you can see me talking to you. What I did. I'll fix it, just give me a second. Okay. Alright, so anyways. Is my face in the video? Yeah. When you're coming out here like this, to get that stretch, if your weights are too heavy, if you're trying to show off, if you're worried about how much weight that guy over there is doing, or if you're worried about if that girl's watching you, or if you're worrying about all those things I'm always talking to you about, and you've got too much weight, right here is where you're gonna injure yourself. You might be able to get the weight up, but you'll see a lot of guys do them like this. They got way more weight than they can handle. And this isn't an exercise. I'll show you. They can get the weight up, or they'll have their buddy help them get it up. I should be resting right now. I shouldn't be doing this, so I'm kind of weak, but I want to make this point. So they'll get it up here. And now the weight's too heavy, so they can't get a full repetition. So this will be their bench press. This is not a full range of motion. This will get you big and fat. And if you just want to be a big bulky power lifter and have a whole lot of weight that you can move around, that'll do it. But if you want to be ripped, if you want to be a fitness model body, if you want to have a bodybuilder's body, like I'm always talking to you about, you need to have a full range of motion, and you need to be focused on your form. Alright, so I think I went and think on that. That was my was that my third working set or my fourth? Can't really remember. So I feel like I went and put the 55s down set before last because I wanted to increase to 60s. And then I went and got sidetracked getting this decline bench, and went and picked the 55s back up. I think that was supposed to be my last set, but I want to try to get a set with these 60s because, well, like I told you, what was it, a week ago? I told you guys I was plateaued at 188, 189, and that I was going to drop my rep range down to 5 to 7 reps. And I wanted to try to get up to 200. 190 is the biggest I've ever been. And I wanted to get to 200. I dropped my rep range down to 5 to 7. I started doing 5-6 hour workouts. I started eating like 4,000, 4,500 calories a day. I started sleeping. I was working out 5-6 hours a day, doing chores for an hour or two a day. So we'll say I was sleeping on those heavy workout days. I was sleeping probably 12 to 16 hours a day. And now here I am a week later. I told you I just weighed myself on their scale over there, and they got one of them high dollar scales, and I was 198. So in a week, I'm 8 pounds heavier than I've ever been in my life. It all comes down to dedication. It all comes down to commitment, determination. What is that word? That word. discipline. It comes down to discipline. It comes down to making the decision that this is what I'm gonna do. And your decision doesn't have to be that you're gonna, I'm not implying that your decision is that you wanna start spending 5 hours a day in the gym and that you wanna, I'm taking too long now, I need to do this set. I'm not implying that your decision is that you wanna live the lifestyle I live. Maybe your decision is that you wanna live the lifestyle I live. But I'm not implying that it is. I'm simply implying that whatever your decision is, do it. Do it. The only thing stopping you from being whoever you want to be, from doing whatever you want to do, the only person stopping you from that is you. Is you in here. You in here telling yourself why you can't. You in here listening to what everybody else telling you why you can't. You in here listening, letting everyone else convince you that you can't. Bump that. Bump that. Don't listen to any negativity. Don't listen to anyone say you can't. Don't listen to any negativity. Even if someone says, yeah, well, you know, it's really difficult to be successful in that area. Block it out. Block it out. You don't need that negativity. You don't need that negativity. Life is gonna come get you. Life is gonna come get you. When you're out here, following your dreams, doing what you wanna do, life is gonna come get you. You're gonna face your trials, you're gonna face your tribulations. You don't need to be listening to other people telling you about it. It's gonna happen. And when it happens, you're gonna fight through it. You don't need to be warned. You don't need them to fill your head with fear. There's nothing to be afraid of, because you're gonna get out here, you're gonna do what you gotta do. And when you get hit with them trials and tribulations, you're gonna stand up to them and you're gonna smoke them. All right, now let's get 5 to 7 with these 60s, and then we're gonna move over here to this decline bench. I'm sitting in here, I got my butt in the seat, right in the crease. Got my shoulders down, relaxed and back. I'm gonna get these weights up on my shoulders, and I'm gonna lay back, keeping the arch in my back. Some final adjustments. All right, now I'm gonna bust out 7. Form. Watch yourself in the mirror if you need to. You don't want to you don't want your elbows to go past your shoulders. That's how you end up with injuries, but it's also how you get a good stretch. That was a good set. That was a good set. Thanks to you guys keeping me talking, keeping me monologuing like that. I got that little bit of extra rest. I probably could have put 65 up that time for that set. Thanks. I don't think normally even bulking, I never go over 60 minutes, 60 seconds of rest. But I'll try to get this camera set up on this decline bench right here. And now what we're doing with the decline bench is we're working our pec, our lower half of our pec. I showed you. Is that even in the video? Alright, I showed you where the incline gets its upper pec here, up top, here, here. All this separation between your deltoid, all this separation across here from your trap, your neck. Now when we do the incline, we're gonna be working on separation between our lower pec and our upper abs. My body temperature's up, that's good, I'm burning fat. I don't know what I just did to this shirt. this thing back on. We'll get this bench set up, get this camera set up for this bench.